So, it's your girl Cookie, and I'm back with the worst hair ever, right? My hair is really bad, like horrible. And this is why. Instead of taking the co-wash that I got from the January curl kit, although I already had that, the coconut co-wash, the As I Am. Instead of taking that last night and doing my hair, cold washing, I decided, let me go ahead and try to do a twist out. Spray my dry, unmoistured hair. And then use Eco Styler Gel and the Curl Control, Beautiful Textures Curl Control Defining Pudding. Let's see if I can do some twist. So I got like halfway through my head. And I started to see that parts of it was like drying, but then it was flaking. And I was like, oh my God, I don't want flaky, nasty looking hair. So I need to wash that out of my hair. That was just a bad combination. Whatever. So today, what I'm going to do is I'm going to wash my hair with the Shea Moisture, okay, Curl and Shine shampoo. Hopefully you can see that and it's not backwards because I'm looking at it and it looks backwards. Anyways, and then I'm going to use the Curl and Style Milk, Shea Moisture, for my wash and go. It's like 1 o'clock in the morning, which is the only reason that I'm not going to do a twist out because I just don't feel like it. But I need to do my hair before my meeting in the morning. So I'm going to do a wash and go, put a bonnet on it, and hopefully it looks okay in the morning. So I am out of the shower. If you need to, I guess, see some of my curl definition. I don't know how well the phone will pick that up. For those of you that don't know, I use my iPhone to tape just about everything. Only because I don't have a tripod for my camera and it's weird. I don't have a tripod for the iPhone either, but I can sit that up, prop it up against something. So anyways, I was in my shower and I washed with the Curl and Shine shampoo. And then I decided that I actually do need to use a conditioner in the shower, like a washout conditioner. So I used my favorite, Suave Naturals. This is the Tropical Coconut. I love the smell of this. Like, this is the second. It looks really new because it is. This is the second bottle that I've been through. I love that stuff. I even co-wash with it sometimes. So what I'm going to do now is put just a little bit of oil on my hair. Coconut oil, just regular coconut oil. And I only do it for my scalp. So I just use it, put it on my hands like this, and go through and get like my scalp. It's not like necessarily for the hair, because I figure the Shea Moisture is going to go in the hair, and that'll keep it really moisturized. But my scalp dries out sometimes. My hair was so dry. I don't know if you guys can see it, but like as I'm doing this, like doing this, and I'll come back, and I have, maybe not this time, well, there's a little bit of hair on my finger because my hair is breaking off, which really makes me sad. But I'm still learning, and I gotta learn to take better care of my hair and use more moisture, but not too much, I guess. So then, remember, I'm using this, the Curl and Style Milk, and I literally just use like a little bit. I always start at the back of my hair first. It's just preference. That is clearly preference. Like, I don't know if there's a science to it, but I go through the back like this on one side, try to get, with a little bit that I had on my hand, I try to get the entire back side and just go through, rake it through. Then I do this again so that I don't have as much on this hand. And I go through on the other side. I don't know if you can see that. But I just go through and I pull. That also helps me with detangling. And then with the rest, I usually just go right here to the middle. And I'll pull that out a little bit. So that was just a little bit, I didn't really show you guys the first time how much I was using. So I'll show you now. Okay. And so this should be enough for the rest of my head. So what I'll do with this is, I really like for the front of my head to be really moisturized. Probably because, that's what people will see first. But with this, the first hand, I try to cover as much of my head as possible with the product. Usually I can get, as far as like the top of my head goes, I can get like halfway across. So then I'll come through, just do the same thing on this side, and just keep pulling Pulling is for stretch most of the time, because what I'll do is I'll put a headband on. Then with the last of it, just go straight back. I know, like, I've seen videos of people who don't necessarily like to not have a bunch of product on their head. But personally, I'm cheap, and Shea Moisture is not. I guess it's not very expensive, but it's not very cheap either. Like, that little bottle was like $10. So I'm not gonna put a whole bunch of product on, and like at first, because I have to see what I like about it. So I do really like Shea Moisture. I like that, like, what you guys see right now is not what the final product will be. When it dries, it'll get a little bit more shine. My curl definition will definitely come out a lot more than what it is right now, which will lead to some shrinkage. Yeah. But it'll be curls, which I really like. I don't necessarily like having an afro that just looks like an afro, like it looks like I picked it that way. But if I have an afro that's full of curls, that makes me feel a little different. So right now what I'm going to do, because I'm about to put my bonnet on, is I'm going to pat it down, right? But in the morning, I'm going to go just put a little bit of oil on my hands and go through and pull. I know. That's a lot of the same thing over and over. But this, if it was morning time, I would walk out of the house like this, and by, within an hour, it would start drying and it would get that really good shine to it. So that is my wash and go. What I'll probably do is I'll do another video in the morning of me pulling my hair out or whatever, or stretching my hair back out, and then you can see the way the Shea Moisture really gets into my hair. Yeah, that's that. And my hands are really messy now, so I can't turn the camera off just yet. All right, so maybe I'll do another video tomorrow. Maybe I won't. I probably won't, because I don't really feel like it. But thank you. This is the hair if you like really want to see it, No, I just realized I turned, but I don't think you guys really saw anything. All right, holla, deuce.